Hey guys, it's Edward. So today I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit about my skincare routine. I've been a fashion model for a while, and this is kind of something that I've adjusted over the years, mainly through trial and error. So this is just what works for me. I'll show you the products that I use. I'll include a link down below to where I buy them from, mainly just Amazon. But yeah, so the first thing that I do is I use rose water. So right after I get out of the shower, I pat my face down. I actually use a separate towel for that, just so that way it's like a towel just for my face. That way I know it's staying clean. I want everything that touches my face to be clean. But yeah, so the first thing that I use is just pure rose water, just absolutely like the plainest, simplest stuff, just rose water. That's all the ingredients are. That's it. Next thing that I use is aloe vera. Pure, plain aloe vera, simple. And then the last thing that I use is raw shea butter. Now I'll explain why I use each one, but I use them in that order. The other like rule of thumb that I use, just because I personally have such sensitive skin, I try not to use anything that has alcohol or fragrance on my face, including my like face washes and all that stuff. But I use the rose water mainly for redness, like that evens out redness. It's also just really hydrating for the skin. I just found it to be also really nice for like in the winter. I have like winter castings and your skin will get all red. Well, mine will. My skin gets all red right before I go in. So I spray that on 2 minutes before walking in the door, and it actually takes away a lot of the redness. So my skin will still be cold to the touch, but it takes away a lot of redness. Plus, like if I've had acne or something like that, I also have a way that I use it for like an acne treatment. I have like a whole procedure for that, but I'll make another video on that. But yeah, so that's what I use the rose water for. Then for the aloe vera, I sweat a lot. I sweat very easily. I drink a ton of water, like well over a gallon a day, especially when I'm working out. So I need to keep my skin hydrated. Plus I'm out in the sun a lot just because I like being outside. So that's another reason to use it. It's also good for right after a tan. It's got vitamin like A and C in it as well. And it's like an anti-inflammatory. So like when you get a pimple for right after it, it's another part of my like skincare routine for when I get zits. Like I said, another video. And then the last part of it, and this is kind of like the main part of it, like if you were to just get one thing out of all three of these, this would be the one. But it's raw shea butter. Raw shea butter, I used to go back and forth with, I have a little brother that's in the Air Force, and we used to just talk a lot about skincare and working out and just general maintenance stuff. And just general also ways we could like improve in life. So different public speakers, stuff like that. Like, you know, we're both like big Will Smith fans. He listens to a lot of Joe Rogan podcasts. I listen to a lot of Joe Rogan's comedy. But yeah, so we went back and forth on this one for a while. And ultimately what it came down to for me was I was using coconut oil and I was kind of crazy about it. But I found out that it actually clogs your pores quite a bit. I found out it's really pretty good for like a chapstick, because it'll block out a lot of like the harsh effects of like the world around us or whatever, just kind of like a chapstick would, where it protects your lips, but it allows just a little bit of moisture in. But for your skin, I want stuff to be able to get out of my skin. I don't want to lock anything in. That's how you get blackheads and zits and all that stuff. So I found out that raw shea butter actually doesn't clog your pores at all. It actually got a 0 out of 5. So I started using that and my skin started clearing up pretty quick. One tip with this, very little goes a very long way. So when I'm putting on lotion, literally this is like all you need. That's so small. And I have tiny hands, I'll just be honest, I really do. But that's really not that much. So keep that in mind when you're looking at it. And then I put it in my palm, rub it together real fast. Comes out like a lotion. I like to put it on my cheekbones first because I want my cheekbones to pop. Then I like to use my palms and kind of like going up on my eyes, but I like to get under my eyes next, you know, like getting the most product there, just to help with bags. And it also gives a little shine under it so you can't notice the bags as much. And then I go for my neck because that's, I guess, one of the first spots to show aging, and then jawline up. And then I go last for my forehead, just so it doesn't like look like I have a greasy forehead. And then actually the Access, I a lot of times put in my hair. It's really not bad for you. I actually do the same thing with the Aloe. I put that in my hair a lot too. But I'm also making a separate video for like how to keep your scalp nice and healthy and how I keep my hair as healthy as I can. But yeah, hopefully some of these tips work for you guys. Drop some comments down below if you have different ideas. I'll definitely check them out. But yeah, look forward to talking to all of you soon, and hopefully I'll have some more good tips for you going forward on some of my routines and skincare regimens. Bye!